Hello everyone, welcome back to FightAge channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Officially, Joshua and Dillian White will have a rematch on August 12th. Former United Heavyweight World Champion and ex-title contender Dillian Whyte have spoken now about their upcoming rematch. Joshua said, "I clearly said that my plan is to be active this year. The date is August 12th. I will be ready to fight. I'm looking forward to getting down to business," Dillian Whyte said. "I'm looking forward to returning to London to the O2 Arena in August 12th. I won't fight Joshua. We call that Joshua's rematch with White will take place on August 12th in London." Dillian Whyte defeated Joshua in the majors, but in professional ring in 2015, AJ won by technical knockout in the 7th round. At the Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua reacted to the announcement of the British boxer's second fight against his compatriot Dillian Whyte. "I can completely believe that this fight will take place. Nothing could stop both fighters. Their confrontation has deep roots, and there is something that these two will never back down from each other. Sometimes it could look like a bluff, but now we have agreed and everything will be at stake in this duel, in which each of them must win, as with the first fight at the O2 Arena. Get ready for fireworks on August 12th and a huge boxing night on DAZN," Hearn said. Former world heavyweight champion Charles Martin has said he wants to have a rematch with Anthony Joshua. "I don't want to waste any more time. I want to take part in another big fight before the end of this year. I've always been my main enemy. I was ill for 6 to 12 months, lying on the couch, talking the fight and training for 4 or 5 weeks. It took me a long time to realize that I can't do this and be the best. Now I'm alive in a hole and I hope that it will be noticeable. The next time you see me, I'll have a decent training camp and be even better. When I look at my career, I don't want to regret what I could have done. I hope people understand that money is no longer the main thing for me. I want to be active and fight for the best before I finish my career. I want to fight Anthony Joshua so badly that I will donate the entire fee to charity if he beats me. I fought against AJ with a broken rib and it was the biggest mistake of my life. I'm still being fucked for it to this day. He will never enter the ring with me because he knows that he fought with my worst version," Martin said. At Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua decided to work ahead of the curve and appeal that to people who would criticize the rematch of his word and Dillian Whyte. "We live in a world of criticism, don't we? If we paid attention to what they read about on Twitter, we wouldn't want to get up in the morning. If you look at Joshua's resume, I don't see what he can be criticized for. I think he's always been involved in these big fights, but still people find a reason. Anthony will make a fortune fighting Wilder, but before that he wants to take a chance. Everyone is against Dillian Whyte for some reason." The famous American trainer Robert Garcia is very glad that the former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua listened to his advice and left to train in the United States. As you know, AJ is currently training under the guidance of American coach Derrick James. When I was still working with Joshua, I told them, "Look, Joshua has to leave the UK." So he needed my advice and I did it. Of course, I would like him to be in my gym, but Anthony decided to work with Derrick James. I can say that this is an excellent choice. James has fighters who will push Joshua and compete with him. He will watch guys like Spence and Charles train and think, I can't be worse than them. I can say that he chose the best coach. Derrick James is great. He is a great man in our sport. He works in different styles and can completely make a plan for a fight. I would like Joshua to work with me, but did he do the right thing? Yes, Garcia said. WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury has once again beaten Anthony Joshua. The Gypsy King stated that AJ had been awaiting a fight with him for several years and promised to destroy him when they did end up in the boxing ring. "I've been trying to arrange a fight with Joshua since 2017, but he's a little bitch and a pussy, so I don't think you will see our fight. To fight a guy like me, you need big balls. If you don't have them, then forget about it, because you won't even be able to enter my world. I will destroy this asshole physically, psychologically and emotionally, so he's not man enough to fight someone like me," Fury said. Former British super middleweight champion Carol Froch believes that the WBC heavyweight title holder Tyson Fury is seriously thinking about retirement. Tyson Fury probably has one eye on retirement. I think he is had enough. He's a big guy and he is a little fat right now. Everyone knows that he is out of shape in between fights. Then he gets himself in shape and becomes a formidable force in the heavyweight division. I really think that when he is in shape, he can compete with any fighter, any era. However, Tyson doesn't fight and boxing fans are starting to get annoyed. In mixed martial arts, all the guys fight each other. In football, all teams play against each other. In boxing, we have Tyson Fury, who shoots at everyone but without fights. Now everyone is here for money. But if 100 million is not enough, then I don't even know what to say. It's bad time for boxing. People blame the promoters, blame the TV networks, but if the fighters don't want to fight, what can they do? Roach said. British businessman and talk sport radio host Simon Jordan doesn't believe that in the fight announced by promoter Frank Warren, which will turn the game around, WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury will meet Francis Ngannou. Frank Warren said that soon there will be a revolution in the game, and it can be a fight with Ngannou. I know what it is. This can't be a duel with Ngannou. It will be interesting. This will change the parameters of the organization of fights, and it will not mean that you are dependent on certain people or groups. I don't think the call in the game is the Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou fight, and I don't think they need to fight anyway. Despite the obsequious, annoying and flattering announces from Mauricio Suleiman about what a special fighter Fury is, these guys need to be forced to fight more often than now, Jordan said. The former champion of the first heavyweight division, Britain Tony Bellew, gave a description to his compatriot, the WBC heavyweight title holder Tyson Fury. Tony described the Gypsy King in 3 words, called him a big and strong fighter who constantly contradicts himself. Big, dangerous contradiction, Bellew said. Recall that Tyson had his last fight in December last year against his compatriot Derek Chisora, whom he defeated by technical knockout in the 10th round. Now Fury has no scheduled fights, but it is expected that he will fight with former UFC champion Francis Ngannou in the fall. American heavyweight Gerald Washington shared his opinion about a potential fight between Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz. Washington met both boxers in the ring. In 2017, he lost prematurely to Wilder in the 5th round. Gerald didn't fight with Ruiz but sparred, so he also knows about his capabilities. Washington is convinced that Ruiz will not be able to do anything with Wilder if they still agree on a duel. Ruiz will never win, by no means. I think Deontay will just take Andy out. It doesn't matter which of them has the best footwork. Wilder is much better. There will be a knockout, Washington said. WBO welterweight world champion Terence Crawford shared his thoughts on who is the greatest boxer of our time, and in the history of boxing in general. The greatest fighter at the moment is Floyd Mayweather, but the greatest fighter of all time should be Sugar Ray Robinson, Crawford said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.